In 2008, Democrats turned Nevada from red to blue. Now, let's keep Nevada blue. Today's Keep Nevada Blue strategy is presented by Nevada State Treasurer Kate Marshall.
So I'd like to introduce Kate Marshall.
Hi, how are you? My name's Kate Marshall. I'm your state treasurer. I'm in charge of your money. You have less money today than you had yesterday. Does anybody want to make sure that, are we clear? Are we clear? Okay. The economy is kind of in the toilet. That's a technical term. Okay. I actually, there's two reasons I'm up here first. One is I have two children, a 10 and a 12-year-old. They have runny noses. But the other is, and you're going to meet this person. I have a hearing tomorrow morning before the speaker at 8 a.m. So I just need to tell you, she's always prepared. She will know much more than I know. And so I really have to make sure that I'm ready, because otherwise she's going to grill me. There's another reason I got to get home. So let's talk, okay, let's talk about the economy. Isn't that's kind of the subject of the day? And I think you have heard all these stats before. First time since World War II that we have a decline in real GDP. First time since World War II. These are not fun numbers. Housing prices, we are at a 50-year low. Vegas has lost 40% of the value of their homes. And in order to get to a normal trend line, they would have to lose another 30%. They would have to lose an additional 30%, right? We have a credit crunch. That means nobody's lending. This is very, very difficult for our casinos. They got a double whammy. Nobody's lending, and they tend to build on debt, use debt to build new casinos. No one's lending, and their winnings are down over 15%. That's because we have what's called deflation. You guys are the cause of that deflation. Here's how it works. You think the price is going to drop, so you don't buy anything. So the price drops, so you think it's going to drop, so you don't buy anything. So the price drops, so you think the price is going to drop, so you don't buy anything. Do you see where we're going, people? It's right down like this. If you could please do me a favor, go to your local store and purchase a small item. I can almost guarantee you it will be less than $5 if you go this week. I would greatly appreciate it. I know there are those of you out there who you're worried about inflation. So I got to tell you, worrying about inflation when you have deflation is like worrying about the measles when you got the plague. Get over it, okay? We got deflation. Please do me a favor, buy a small item next week. I would greatly appreciate it. You know, something warm, something to help you out by the fire, slippers, a blanket, okay, something like that, all right? Nevada's feeling the brunt of this, right? Nevada, we're getting hit hard by this economy. Our unemployment numbers are up, but there is good news here. One, good news. How many people here have lived through the Depression? How many of you lived through the Depression? Anybody here? Are we in the Depression right now? Are we in the Depression right now? The Depression had a 25% unemployment rate. You have a 9% unemployment rate. I will give you 3 more percentage points, and you are still not even half what we had in the Depression. Do you people hear me? Good news. We are not currently in a depression. Please buy that one item for $5. It would really help me to keep us out of there. And the second thing is that this is Nevada. This is not California. See, we have good things. Warren Buffett calls this the economic Pearl Harbor. That's what Warren Buffett is calling the situation that we're in today. I know that we have a $700 billion bailout. I know that we have the Obama Recovery Act. And I know, and you know, that we have miles to go before we sleep. I bet many of you feel, perhaps like I feel, that in today's market, we have the working man paying for the rich man's sins. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. But I'm here to remind you that it has always been you that has made this country what it was. It has never been the financial tycoons. It was never the dot-commers. It was never the telecom people. It was never the real estate boomers, the people who made millions of dollars. It has, from the beginning, from the time of the Minutemen, been the working men and women in this country who have made this country great. It has always been the working man who is responsible for what we call America. So, yes, it's on you. It has always been on you, and I thank you because you are the reason we have this country we have today, and you are the reason we are going to, once again, be number one like we always are. It's you, and I thank you for that. So, okay, what do we do? Here we are. We got a lot of debt. We have an economy that's not working. What are we going to do? Well, the first thing I would ask you to do with me is to work together. Now is not the time for partisan politics. It's not the time to draw party lines. Adversity represents opportunity, and it represents a chance for us to bring our ideas together and to come to some solutions. There are those who will stick to their ideological staff. They will tell you my way or the highway. And I suggest to you that they have taken themselves right out of the process, okay? They have made themselves irrelevant. We have tough decisions, and tough decisions require tough and deliberative and thoughtful debate. We will not be able to come out of this without Republicans. When the Republicans tell you, I want tax cuts, there is validity to that idea. When the Republicans tell you, I'm worried about debt, there is validity to that idea. When the Democrats tell you, I'm worried about infrastructure, we need roads, we need schools, we need to build transmission lines, we need to build our energy infrastructure, there is validity to that idea. When the Democrats tell you, look, I got interest rates on Treasury bills at 0%, I have no choice with deflation but to print money, they are correct. Both sides have ideas that have validity to them and that are important for us to come together in this process. I ask you, please, work together. Don't play partisan politics. We have tough decisions, and we will need to balance cuts with revenues. We will need to do both those things. I ask you, please, to support your legislators. I don't envy them. I always tell them, look, I don't make policy. Good luck. I don't envy them, and they have a very, very difficult job. Don't point the finger, support them. It is not easy what they have to do this session. Lastly, consider, what do you want for this state? It is you who will make this state what it is. What would you like it to be for yourselves, for your children, for the name Nevada? That's what we want. And when you think about all the decisions your legislators have to make, consider, what do I want this state to be? Thank you very much.
Keep Nevada Blue is a presentation of the Democrats of Douglas County, Nevada. Please subscribe to the Douglas Democrats YouTube channel now.